Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Wanted you to see some things about your grocery prices are only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. Just FYI. So I think for all of us, we have to brace ourselves for accepting the fact that due to bad policy, multiple types of bad policy in the White House, it has contributed to grocery prices soaring through the roof. My only question is, MAGA's very quiet, aren't they? They're very quiet before the election. Oh, groceries are so expensive, I can barely survive. I can barely make it. They would look like little mini economists before the election. Fast forward to now, they're like, oh, I don't see anything. I can't look over there, my neck hurts. It's like, come on. You see those high-ass grocery prices. First of all, thank you all for joining me this afternoon. I appreciate you being here. As always, good evening, Cedric. As always, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And first of all, I want to say happy Friday to you. We reached the end of the damn week. You know what I'm saying? We reached the end of the damn week, y'all. Hey, Trail. Hey, beautiful. We reached the end of the weekend. Who knew that I knew we would make it here, but man, I tell you, sometimes it feels like I know for me, sometimes I'm not sure. I'm like, damn. And just so you guys know, the lives from yesterday are up on TikTok. I hadn't gotten them up yesterday, but they are now up on TikTok, as well as right now, the live from this morning is currently uploading there right now. So you should be able to see it there in a few moments. So if you like to, check it out. And then to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to be closing out that post on the Patreon in a little while, the movie post. So for those of you that want to participate in our movie discussions, just make sure you check out the Patreon post where I talk about movies, and go ahead and go in there and say what you need to say. So let me stop and go back and wish everybody a happy Friday. Hey, Russ. Good afternoon, handsome. Hey, Libra and Lux and Trail and Cedric and OG Ken, Lonzo. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Libra Queen. Rah. It's very important to me to say thank you to people directly. Hey, Nerd Alert. Good afternoon, beautiful. Hey, Veronica. Hey, beautiful. It's very important to me to say that because one thing that I understand is that if it wasn't for you all deciding to come to my lives and things like that, I'd be in here talking to myself like I was before, So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And love you too, Beetle Boy. Yes, it's the end of the week. Yes, and Trump is still on the Epstein list. Thank you. I got some videos coming out this evening because where I talk about, everybody's all Russia, and I'm still asking where are those Epstein files. Hey, Miss T, good afternoon, beautiful. Hey, user 1221. I am still asking the question, where are those Epstein files? Hey, the Wise Owl, good afternoon to you. Owl, look, you can tell I'm from DC. You heard that? I heard that. So I had to say it again. I had to. My mom would have been like, what? What'd you say, girl? I know. But y'all see this about ground beef up here, right? Now, I don't know. Hey, Charlie, you're no economist. Get out. Don't nobody want to hear you talk about economics. Bye. If you were upset about eggs, you should be twice as upset about beef. I am not going to listen to anybody telling me, oh, it's not that bad. Shut up. Before the election, you would have thought you were going to go poor from fucking groceries. So if you were going to go poor before the election, but you're not going to be poor now, then we ain't got nothing to talk about because the grocery store is breaking my ass, so I don't want to talk to you anyway. What they say, they not like us, they not like us. You're right, Joe. Trump is a god. Look at Joe talking about a whole nother man being his god. Bye, Joe. Gay Pride Month is over. We're not allowing that here. Go in your own life. Look, that's the guy that I just put out. He came right back. It's so sad. What do they say? I'm about to hit him with the clips thing. This is culturally inappropriate. Listen. You know. Hey, D. Hey, D. D. Cats are done. It's just the dogs. We couldn't do it. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I had to talk to my husband real quick. There's only one God. Say it again. Not according to Republicans. Didn't I tell y'all that Republicans aren't real Christians? Didn't I tell y'all that? They're not. If somebody says that Trump is God, they ain't a Christian by proxy. They're worshiping false idols. That's why I don't pay attention to them. Why is beef level so low? Oh, Dale, stop coming in here trying to rep for God. I'm put you out before. I'm going to put this one out too, beloved. You got to be quicker than that. If you're going to come in and try to be here, you got to come in like the yin yang twins say, shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. Listen, you can't come in here with that, sir. You got to come in here a little more demure. Isn't that what that character says here on TikTok? Be demure. You're not doing that. You coming in too loud. You were buying stamps 2 for 1. Now they asking 60 cents. Oh no, not the food stamps. Listen, those people they understand. They go and listen. We know food high as hell. So if you want me to sell these stamps to you, okay? You want me to sell these stamps to you? You're going to have to pay real money for them. Thank you so much, User 553. The other guy came in so strong, didn't he, Veronica? I was like, yo, all of these mini economists. I'm going to show y'all another example of this crazy inflation under Donald Trump. Look, $7.99 a pound for ground beef. Look at that shit. $7.99 a pound. Folks can say whatever they want to say. How are families supposed to survive on $7.99 a pound ground beef? How? It's almost impossible, especially if you're making minimum wage. Oh, MAGA economists are funny. They're the funniest ones, Bexy. I'm telling you. The MAGA economists are the funniest ones. They could add and subtract before the election, but not after. Make it make sense. Right. Minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. A pound of ground beef costs more than you make per hour. So you'd have to work multiple hours just to buy, like, what, at least 2 pounds of ground beef? Hey, Big Mike, nobody cares, beloved. You didn't care then. Looks like to me you shouldn't care now. Back up off the ground beef, beloved. Back up. Bye. You can't come in here with that. See, I don't allow conservative men to come in here and tell me shit. Now, you can speak respectfully, and I'll let you do that. I don't let conservative women speak at all. Right? Because that's what the conservative movement is about. Women being seen, not heard. I don't mind seeing you, but if I hear you, bliggity block. Yep. Bliggity block every time. I want to remind you all, don't forget to check out the Patreon, because you need to vote it. You need to go and put in your suggestion for for a movie we need to watch in August. I'm going to put it up as a poll this evening where we can start voting, and we'll have up until the 19th to vote. So I see we have 7 comments in there already. Just letting you know, I'm going to be shutting that thing down. So check out the Patreon. Make your suggestions about whatever movie we should watch so I can put it as a part of the poll. Yeah, Biden didn't cause an egg shortage. He didn't. You're right, Bexy. And the prices are now because of Trump. Trump caused this. I'm going to show you another price thing that Trump caused. This is all bad economic policy. Look at the price of potato chips. Look at that. They're charging $7.99, or like, I'm sorry, $6 and something for Doritos. The same bag of Doritos that used to be, they started off at 2 something, then 3 something, then 4 something, now they're 6 something. This is the Trump economy that we're getting. These are Trump tariffs, which are Trump taxes. I told y'all, and it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And one of the reasons why it's going to get worse is Trump continues with bad policy. If he fucked up every one of his businesses, what makes y'all think that he won't do it to the shit that we like? What makes you think that? This is where I say to people, you have to be smarter than that. If he's already done it to his own money, why would you expect him not to do it with your money? He's not going to care about you more than he cares about himself. Trump has already proven that to you. So then why? That's why I tell people, pay attention. I'm going to show you something else that y'all need to see. And I'm going to explain to you what it is. I'm going to break it down for you. Hold on. Okay. You can't see it all because it's kind of small. But I'm going to read. Natural gas prices are up 25%. Auto prices have increased on average of $6,000 per vehicle. Gas has not come down to $1.99 anywhere in the United States. Trump is lying about that. Beef prices are up 80%. Pork prices are up 23%. Grocery prices continue to increase. Electricity is up 19%. Trump's tariffs, aka Trump taxes, are expected to cost American households an estimated $2,400 in addition to all the other stuff that he's doing. Now, my question to y'all is, can y'all afford that? Can you afford it? Is the $100 million question. Can you afford it? Because I know most Americans can't afford it. Yeah, they keep forgetting that that TV show that Trump was on was a TV show. You say Brittany Griner got locked up in Russia for that. Trump invites a war criminal child. And let me tell you something. Vladimir Putin is loving being able to come on U.S. soil. It does nothing but validate him. Russia had to make no concessions, no agreements to meet with Trump. Y'all know why Trump is meeting with him, right? One of the reasons, and I'm bringing somebody up on the panel in a little bit, because she's going to talk about something, some other information she found in relation to Epstein, right? We know Epstein is one of the reasons. He wants you to not pay attention about the Epstein files. He doesn't want you to focus on that. He don't want you to focus on Trump tariffs. He don't want you to focus on none of that shit. The horrible fucking job market that he's created. None of this stuff, right? So everything's a distraction. But understand, Vladimir Putin's still going to do what he do. He not scared of Trump. Trump not smarter than him. And we just going to end up looking like clowns. But I don't know if y'all knew this. Now, Trump flew in Air Force One to Alaska. Vladimir Putin flew to Alaska. When they both, now Trump stayed in Air Force One until Vladimir got there. Then they rode in the Beast together with no interpreter to the meeting. Y'all keep thinking that shit a coincidence. No, that's for Trump to have off the record conversations. Vladimir Putin can speak English very well. Okay, it's not that he can't. Not that he can. But understand, that's just to have the conversation. And so Americans, we don't get insight and transparency into that. We just supposed to trust what Trump say. Well, we know we can't trust him because y'all remember, right? When he claimed he had made a deal with Kim Jong-un and nothing ever came of that. Just so y'all know, nothing ever came of that shit either. It's a lie. Bruh he's chasing a shadow. You know whose shadow he chasing? Barack Obama's. He chasing Barack Obama's. He mad that Barack Obama got what does they call it? The peace, a Nobel Peace Prize. He's mad, but Obama actually did shit. He actually did shit. Trump hasn't done anything. Therefore, he can't get the medal, and it's driving him fucking mad. Bibi Netanyahu, it's reported that Bibi Netanyahu told him that he wrote a letter to the committee. Ain't nobody listening to you, Bibi. You committing your own crimes. Like, why would they listen to him? There ain't nobody listening to you either, sir. Neither one of you. So I find it all interesting when I look at it. Y'all got to pay attention. This is a president chasing the shadow of a former president because he feels inadequate. Trump's upset that people don't respect him the way we respect Barack Obama. Yeah. They're upset. He's upset specifically. You know how some people are like, man, I want to be like Obama when I grow up. Trump's mad. Nobody's saying that. The only people saying that are people that could never be Trump. Like, never. I mean, they could look like him, but they would never have the finances. Never. Never. And the thing is, you know what's so funny, Kimber, about that? People who do the work for a peace prize never have to ask for a peace prize. The only people asking for a peace prize are the people who aren't doing the shit to get a fucking peace prize. That is Trump. That is Trump. Oh, listen, this the thing, Ava. Trump has been trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize since the first time he served. Do y'all understand? He has been trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize since his first term. He's not going to get it. They don't like you. Why would somebody give a bully a peace prize? He's wrong every second of the day. But one moment in the day, he gets it right. You want a prize for that? You're not getting no prize for that. You're going to be told to get the fuck out of here. No prize for you. What they say, no peace. That's what he gets. No peace. None. You can, listen, and Vladimir is playing him. All he did was validate Russia by meeting with Russia with no concessions. He didn't make Russians do nothing to meet on American soil. Talk about thirsty. Did y'all see the tweet? See, I'm not on Twitter, but it got shared all over the place. That's how I saw it. Did y'all see the tweet that Piers Morgan put up? Then Piers Morgan, I tell you, some of these boomers, man. Then once he put it up, oh, excuse me, I burped. Once he put it up, he realized, oh shit, that picture is satire. Okay, let me show y'all the picture. If I hiccup one more time, now here it is. Now y'all see that? Now the picture is when Trump arrived in Alaska, right? So, you know, he's waving and Piers is like, I wish the president a great meeting. Thank you for doing this. Y'all, he didn't even notice that Trump had on knee pads in the picture. Sir. But they be so ready to lick his damn swollen ass ankles that they don't notice. He was so pressed to just be, please, Mr. President, please see how I'm sucking up to you. He was so pressed. He was on his knees that he couldn't see that this guy was going to be on his knees. Like what? It's like, come on, y'all be so pressed to move so fast to be bootlickers for Trump that you don't read and you don't pay attention. When I saw this shit, I howled. Y'all know he took it down, right? Once all those people pointed out to him, sir, he got on knee pads in that picture. You might want to take that down. Then he took it down. It's like you did it to yourself. I don't understand how we got here, but I know how we got here. Insecure ass people worshiping an insecure ass man. Just know that. Because secure people would never follow a person like Trump. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you who tried to do it and realized they couldn't hang in there and do it. And see if y'all remember this person from his first term. Y'all remember Rex Tillerson? From the first term, do y'all remember Rex Tillerson? He didn't last the whole first term, but he lasted, I think like a year or two at the most was how long that Rex lasted. And then Rex took his ass back to Texas. And then when he left, he said, he called Donald Trump a buffoon. He called him a buffoon Because Rex Tillerson is like shit. I was over here in Texas making big money. See, Rex Tillerson is far from poor. He didn't need he didn't need Trump, you understand, to make money. Rex Tillerson was already making money. He's one of those energy executives over there. And at the time when Rex Tillerson served as a diplomat for us, T, under Trump's first term, right? And he lasted for a year. Then Rex said, this is a clown. That's what Rex said. He's a clown. He used to be our Secretary of State. Rex didn't last. Because Rex said, I'd be damned if you gonna ruin my fucking reputation. When after all of this is said and done, I gotta take my ass back to Texas and make money. People gonna think I'm a damn idiot. And Rex understood he wasn't willing to risk his reputation for Donald Trump. The rest of them are, because the rest of them are weak. Rex Tillerson wasn't, and I don't even agree with all of Rex's positions in politics or policy, but I do know this. He ain't no getwit. He's not a mini-me. He's not a follow-bot. He's not a sheep. Okay? He ain't that. You ain't gonna have a man making that much fucking money and having made all those decisions in his lifetime and then turn around and let somebody else make him look like an idiot? Not happening. You know why Rudy Giuliani didn't figure that out, Veronica? Because Rudy Giuliani was desperate to be relevant. You got to remember, Giuliani ran twice for president. Might have been more times than that. And every time he couldn't get it. Because America didn't want Giuliani for president. We never wanted it. Even after 9/11, he tried it. That didn't work either, beloved. He tried everything. Everything. But it didn't work. So the closest that Giuliani could get to the presidency was somebody like Donald Trump. No other Republican was going to appoint Giuliani to anything. Nobody was. Nobody. Okay? Yep, same way Chris Christie. Chris Christie will never be president. Never. Republicans don't like him enough for that. He just don't want to be honest about it. Chris Christie's in denial. Chris Christie's in denial. He thinks it's all these other reasons. No, they don't. America don't like you that much. Jersey may like you. Because see, this is the thing. That people don't, if you're not from the East Coast. If you're not from the East Coast and you don't know people from Jersey, and then you meet them for the first time, it can be a lot for you if you're not used to it. Understand? It can be a lot if you're not used to it. Me, I prefer Jersey people over New York people. No matter what anybody says, Jersey gonna be more honest with you than New York any day of the week. Just my assessment of the situation and knowing things, okay? Man, that Four Seasons Total Lawn Care is still the best shit ever. No, but no, T, look, notice how I said it because I know you in here. I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying is right. Jersey hit different. It's different than New York. To me, New York is softer than Jersey. Jersey gonna give it to you straight with no chaser. I can always tell somebody from Jersey versus New York. Always. So contrary to popular belief, you know, people like to say, I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from there. You can be all that shit. If you're not from Jersey, you ain't keeping it all the way real. Because Jersey be on some other shit. And that's just a fact. Okay? That's just a fact. So Chris Christie, I'm like, yo, everybody can't take that Jersey temperament. And even when they can, Chris Christie don't have enough charisma. You understand? He ain't got enough. Oh, you from Newark. Oh, see, y'all see what I'm talking about? Jersey built different, okay? Jersey is built different, all right? And when somebody says they're from Brick City, they never lied. It's Brick City. Listen, I'm from D.C., okay? That used to stand for Dodge City, okay? When I was growing up in D.C. And even I was scared of Newark. I was like, I got to get the fuck up out of here. I'm not tough enough for this shit. Newark is on another level. I was like, yo. I thought, because I had been to New York in a lot of the roughest of neighborhoods, and I was good. But fucking Newark? Shit. I realized real fast I was not about it the fuck about it at all. And I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here fast. I'm gonna tell you what Newark reminded me of. And y'all gonna be like, I see that shit. Newark reminded me of fucking Gotham City. That shit was literally like Gotham City. When you're riding through that city, you be looking, you be like, where the fuck is Batman? We need you now. This shit is wild around here, bruh. I'm serious. Go online and look at footage of Newark and don't tell me it don't remind you of Gotham City. Stop playing with me. That's what I saw when I went, and I've never went back. Look, T said found out what she was writing. And see, told y'all, Newark reminds you of Gotham City. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Not New York, not Chicago. And I think they filmed it in Chicago or something like that, right? Didn't they? I don't give a shit. They should have filmed, well, they couldn't film in Newark. I get it. They had to do it in the, when you gotta go to Chicago to film it, to film Gotham City because it's safer than Newark, what does that tell you about Newark? Yeah, Gotham is Atlantic City too. But can I be, well, yeah, Gotham, yeah, you're right. Because Atlantic City Strip is not all of Atlantic City. So you're right. You're right. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. But it's like Newark is one big music video, one big Naughty by Nature music video with a whole bunch of trenches. I just didn't feel safe. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this city. This city is wow. You understand? It is wow. I was like, this is not my spot. You know how some places you can visit, you can go, because I've been to Jersey many a times. I have many people I know in Jersey, all across. And I love to visit Jersey. Not Newark. I'm wonderful, real one. How are you? A girl gives new meaning to the New Jersey Drive. I couldn't wait to hit that turnpike. I was burning rubber to get out of that place. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of trenches in Newark. See, when you go to Newark, you realize Tretch is not an anomaly. He's the default fucking setting, okay? That is the default setting of Newark, all right? I'm telling y'all, don't take y'all ass to Newark thinking y'all tough and shit. I'm telling you. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's all I want to say. Tretch ain't, look, T, you know, Tretch ain't no anomaly for Newark. Tretch is like that default setting that all the guys start with, and then you can either go down or you can go up. The choice is yours. Soon as you driving in the Newark, I hear, here we go now, will hear me roll, will it feel me roll now. Soon as I come into Newark, every time, anytime I would hear that song in my head. Because to me, Naughty by Nature is Newark. You understand? You could say Queen Latifah, but Queen Latifah was in Newark when she was younger. You understand? You understand? I get it. She from Newark too. I get it. But there's a difference between Queen Latifah and Tretch. You understand? Even the other two guys, Vinny and the other guy, I can never remember the DJ's name. Never. I'm sorry, dude. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But even the other two guys, I never felt like unsafe. You know, like those guys are probably a threat. They actually came across as pretty chill guys, even though I know they're from Newark. Tretch never did that. Even when Tretch was in movies playing a character, I was like, he's not acting. He's not acting. I'm pretty sure this is what this... Yep, Whitney Houston from Newark. Folks forgot that, except towards the end. When Whitney was like, I am done pretending I'm this R&B pop princess. I'm from Brick City. She was. Folks forget that. Folks always thought, yep, oh, I forgot Redman, Brick City. See, there's another one. And I love me some Redman. But I forgot he is from Newark. He is from Newark. Again. And the thing is, people who come from Newark have a different level of resilience. You understand? Because if you can make it through Big Brick City, you can make it any fucking where. And that's a fact. That's why I always said, when people say, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, I say bullshit. That tells me a person that's never traveled. Because it's a whole lot of places that if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. But I wouldn't say New York. I would say Newark before New York. Man, what? Before New York City? Man, come on. Come on. And now that I think about it, I ain't never been in Newark in the nighttime. Fuck nah. Every visit I ever had to Newark was when the sun was up. And I was scared then. I was scared then. So I was already like, I got to get the fuck out of here before the sun drops. Because I got a feeling when the sun drops, that's when the vampires come out. It's rough as hell in Newark. Children are safer in the streets of D.C. than in Baptist church. Say it again. Say it again. Yeah, Newark, look, Newark, New Jersey is a sundown town. But for a completely different reason. But you're absolutely correct. Newark, it not from dusk till dawn. We doing Newark so dirty in here. I bet you they have good food. I just never stayed long enough to taste none of it. Yeah, I was like, nope. When I went to Newark, I went straight to the place I needed to go. Parked my car at a parking garage where I knew I'd come back and it'd be there. Then once it was all done, my punk ass left and got right back on 95. Fuck that. Their food, fire, Miss T, I'll never know. I'm being honest. I just know I'll never know. Hell, can I tell you something? I've been to Camden, New Jersey. Okay? I used to go to Camden back in the 90s. Alright? And Camden is rough as fuck. And Newark is scarier than fucking Camden. Okay? Just to give you a frame of reference for me. Frame of reference for me. I felt not too bad. I knew Camden was rough. But Camden ain't have shit on Newark. I was like, I didn't even think you could get worse than Camden. Shit. Newark said, hey, hold my beer. We got something for you here. Look, I know T, look, T, I'm going to let T from Jersey. I know I'm going to let you up, but you know nothing I'm saying is a lie. Nothing. Nothing. I'm just saying that Newark, New Jersey is not a place where you want your car to break down. Now, I'm going to be honest. If a zombie apocalypse happened, I'm taking my ass to Newark. Yup. I'm going to take my ass to Newark. And I'm going to tell you why. Because thugs are going to survive a zombie apocalypse. Guaranteed. Thugs will survive a zombie apocalypse. Yes, I will use you. Shit, I'm taking my ass right to Jersey some shit go down. I'm going to tell my family, hey, let's get in the car. Let's get in the truck. Let's hit 95. We're going to go to Jersey. We'll be safe there. Listen. YT talking about they filmed The Walking Dead in Patterson. Listen. See, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. She did. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just saying. I never forgot my experience. That's all. Oh, you weren't in Patterson at the time when it happened. Oh, you could have been an extra. Yeah, you could have been an extra. Yeah, see, the only Walking Dead we have in my area is Congress. You know, they all liver spotted up, walking real slow, claiming, oh, young people don't want to work. And I'm like, you talk about people not working, but your knees ain't worked in forever. What they say? Wrong button. Yeah, Congress is the only Walking Dead we have in the DMV. Trust me on this. If you live in this area, you know there is no other Walking Dead outside of Congress. That's it. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. Nobody else. Now, I'm about to switch gears because I know we're going to get close to wrapping up in a little while, because we're going to talk about, we're going to go back and talk about some of this, okay, maybe they fixed it again. Okay, you guys, okay, I want to tell y'all something before I do that. Okay, so earlier today, right, I had this post that I put up this morning on TikTok, right, where I was talking about how in Ohio, they don't have buses for public school kids. The buses are now for the private school kids and charter school kids, right? So TikTok had flagged my video and had demonetized it. For me, I didn't really care about the demonetization, more so than they stopped the video from being available, right? And so they tell me the why. The why is because I was against their terms of service, which I know wasn't true. So I put in an appeal, and then they agreed with me. Then after that, it flipped back again to saying the video had violated. And I was like, what the hell? So I just looked again, and now it's available again. I'll tell you this: if TikTok flags your videos, file appeals, because if you get something really fast, that means the reason why that's happening is because of the fact that the AI caught it. But AI makes a lot of mistakes. At least I found in my experience, AI makes a lot of mistakes. So in order for AI to get it right, file a damn appeal. If not, the computer's going to think they got it right, and they're going to keep on marking your shit. TikTok been wilding today. Because T, I saw you talk the other day about it got rid of your video. It's done that to me a couple times. A couple times. Okay? A couple times. I can't stand it. So, just FYI, that's not a new phenomenon. But when I noticed, I'm like, hey, my video, and yeah, now it's back again. Because I was like, I know I didn't say nothing in that video that was a violation. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, thank you all so much for helping me reach my goals. Hey, Maribel, thank you so much. I'll check out for your email, beautiful. I did see your stuff. Yeah, AI can be a mess. That's how rich people want so bad for AI to replace us. AI ain't replacing us. AI make too many fucking mistakes. So it's not going to happen. So, too bad Sonny talking a lot, but nobody sees it, Sonny. It's like yelling at a fan. Bye. Nobody saw it. Because TikTok knows kind of what you know what I like. And TikTok knew I didn't like that. So it just said, we just going to go ahead and block that for you, sis, because we know you're going to do it anyway. I was like, okay, all right, cool. Y'all know me, I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. Okay, now let me bring up the picture that I want to, because we're going to switch gears. Russia conversation today, just so y'all know. I saw this earlier and thought it was the cutest thing. You see? Look at our president with his man crush. No, peace with you, dude. You got peace. You got peace. Ain't they so cute on the little horse? Ain't it so cute? He got his little tablet while he on the horse, and Vladdy is controlling the horse. Y'all know me. I love these funny ass memes. So if I see something, I'm snatching it. Do you understand? I am snatching it like Trump's edges every time. Okay, let me find the picture. There we go. Alrighty then. There we go. Y'all know I love the picture with the Epstein files so that we don't forget. Okay, so let me see here. So, I'm bringing up T so she could. She said she had some information about the Epstein stuff that she wanted to mention this afternoon. So I'm bringing her up. T, I sent you an invite, so you should be able to see it. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. I see you again. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send it to you again. Okay, I sent it to you. And you should be able to come up when, hit the button. Just come up. I'm waiting on Miss T. I don't have the information. She has it. So I want to know what she knows. And while you guys are listening, if you could tap that like button for me and that copy link button. Copy link counts as a share. You don't even have to send it to anybody. Hold on, T. I'm going to try it again. Yes. I hit invite. It says invited to you. Okay, there you go. You coming up now. I slowly see you. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
There we go. What
now,
is up?
Yeah, you said you had some information on like some of the Epstein stuff.
Yes. So.
And before you start, make sure you remember to use certain words because TikTok.
Yes.
You gotta say it's. Go ahead.
Okay. So you see me? I'm here, right? Okay.
Yeah, cool. I can see you.
Hey, boo. Hey, everybody.
Hey, boo.
So we all know that Ghislaine is now on work release, which is, I can't even comprehend that. And we know that these kids are being taken. Kids taken. Ghislaine is on this. She's on her work release, and they're shutting DC down. Now, DC is where a lot of the politicians are. Now, what I should have prefaced this by saying is that I'm one of the not one of the trafficked kids, but I am a trafficked kid from the 70s and the 80s. So, you are introduced, they're building now this ballroom. This is a place where you can showcase everybody. Where all of the children, allegedly, I don't know anything, I'm just going to say allegedly, but you are put out on display. If DC is shut down, they are doing this martial law. They have everything on the corner where they're coming and locking folks up. They want the homeless folks out. They're trying to clear their city out. Now, while I'm also a traffic survivor, I'm also a spicy worker for over 20 years. And I've had politicians as clients. I know what they like. I know all of that stuff. So there is absolutely a list because well, of course you wouldn't know, but you keep records of your clients. What they like, what they don't like, what their fetishes are. You gotta keep records of it. Especially if they are of the super perverted type. And through all of this that I'm saying, they are trying to lower the age of consent to 14. All of that. This VA is how close to DC?
Oh, right there. It's just hop, skip, and jump. It's right there. That's nothing.
Yes. I have info that no one cares about. Nobody cares about the kids. You want the Epstein files, right? See, this is the thing. You want the Epstein files, but they're not giving you the Epstein files. So now we're making Trump files. He's locking down DC. A lot of y'all wouldn't know. You're not in the spicy worker world. Spicy workers told y'all what was going to happen with equality marriage. We told you what was going to happen when they wanted IDs. We told you all of this stuff, but nobody wanted to listen to the spicy workers because y'all have moral compass issues. And now here we are, and now the children are being trafficked literally right in front of our faces. But you want to know about the Epstein files. Make it make sense.
Yeah, you have to be willing to know all of it. I want to go back and speak on one specific piece too, because I'm in the DMV. When y'all see Trump talk that shit about shutting DC down, I'ma just tell you, he full of shit. I just want to. Some of this shit, most of it is theatrics. Just so y'all know, most of the shit is theatrics. First of all, DC regularly tears down homeless encampments. That's not Muriel. I've been told y'all I can't stand that bitch Muriel Bowser. I don't like her. I don't like her. Okay, but I don't like Trump more. But I don't like Muriel Bowser. To me, she's not a friend of the low income people of the city or those who don't have a lot of money. She ain't a friend of the homeless. Not Muriel Bowser. She regularly has local DC government come in with bulldozers and remove homeless camps. So that's not a new thing. The homeless are used to the city coming through, throwing all their shit away, and they got to start all over again. That ain't a new phenomenon. Now, I will tell you, yeah, feds are walking the streets. They ain't everywhere. They don't go to Georgetown. That's where the white folks at.
Catch it.
Understand? So when he's saying they're in DC, they ain't in white neighborhoods. He's sending them to the black neighborhoods to harass folks. They're even going like I saw a news report the other day. People were sitting on their own porch for their own residence. Somebody was sitting on their porch smoking a cigarette. The Fed cops came over, you saw that, and said, you can't do that out in here no more. Trump don't like it. What? And I look at Republicans and go, what happened to freedom? Now somebody gets to tell you where you can smoke a fucking cigarette. Like, we can do that now. Under Trump, you can. This is why I tell liberals, when you get back in charge, if you ain't on a fuck you tour, I'm going to be on one, because I'm going to be on a fuck you tour.
I know that's right.
You know, T, because I'm like, yo, you can't be nice to people like this. I'm going to tell you something else that's happening in D.C. with this stuff. I'm only telling you what I know because I'm local to the area, and I can tell you about some things y'all might not see online. The people ain't paying their ass no fucking attention, just so y'all know. Most of the locals are paying the shit no attention. Most of the locals are talking shit to them, threatening them. And for a lot of the locals who already been locked up before, they like, shit, this is nothing. Fucking lock me up. What are you talking about? I know everybody that's already in there any fucking way. So you can lock me up. I'm just going to hang with the people that I already hang with. I know how the DC court system work. I know I ain't going to be here fucking long. You know what I mean? So you wasting your time. All they're doing is wasting our government tax dollars, just so y'all know. Because it's no other city that Trump can, I just keep burping, that Trump can send the National Guard into, just so y'all know. They can do it for D.C. because D.C. is not a state. And it has federal oversight. They wanted to send them to Philly. They said, nah, they know they can't send them to Philly.
They can't do that shit over here.
Ain't gonna happen. Not just that. Y'all, the motherfucking governor of Pennsylvania is gangster. He's not about to let Trump let them in to Pennsylvania. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Chris Christie ain't going to let him come to Jersey. And Chris Christie's a fucking Republican, but he ain't a Trumper.
He not in office. What's his name is in office
now?
That's
right. Chris Christie isn't there anymore.
I can't remember his name, but he don't play about that shit.
What's his name? Hold on. I want to know.
Girl, I don't know.
Look, I'm going to look it up right now. I thought old thick waist.
Christie ain't been in office for like a good decade. The last time Christie was in office.
Behind.
The last time Christie was in office was when Jersey had that big storm, that came and like destroyed everything.
Sandy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Y'all's governor is Murphy. Governor Murphy.
Yep.
Phil
Murphy. Governor
Phil Murphy ain't gonna let them in. So we ain't gotta worry about Jersey. Like certain Republican states, their governor is just not going to let Trump in because they're not MAGA. The ones who are MAGA, if they have any blue cities in their states that they say are out of control, then they'll let Trump let the, they'll say, okay, you can bring the National Guard in. DC, unfortunately, the feds have control over it ultimately.
Yep.
That's the only reason why y'all are seeing it. If the feds had no fucking control over it, it wouldn't matter. What you say, Nessa? A $500,000 ICE rap video, child. That shit, I haven't seen it, but just to come up with that is racist in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking racist. Like, yeah, we gotta make a rap video. Yo, 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 yo. Listen up, homeboy. Listen up, homegirl. Let us tell you something. We better not catch you on the streets, shorty. What's up? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is that?
No, because I gotta see that now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find that shit. Because that's just fucking, that's the part that always gets me mad. Like, sometimes when people will talk to me about certain things, and I'm like, and I'll say to them, why are you saying something to me? Oh, I thought you knew. Why'd you think I know? Because I'm black? I don't know nothing about that type of shit. You got me confused with somebody else. Not that I don't know hood shit. Because I do. But there's even certain levels of hood shit for me where I'm going, oh, that's too hood for me. T, I know you even said that. Oh, that shit too hood for me.
It's too much. I can't do that.
I can't do that. Y'all on some different shit over here. I'm not as hood as y'all. Y'all hood. I'm just a little hood. Like, so when I see that stuff, I'm always like, man, miss me with that. You said Bondi put the DEA head as the police. Can I tell you something else about that? Since you said Pam Bondi put the head of the DEA as the head of the DC chief of police, I can tell you one thing for certain too, for sure. Most of them cops ain't paying no fucking attention to them. Because people that are cops, they either were born and raised in DC or somewhere in the DMV. Understand that. So while they're policing the streets, they also know what hood shit look like. Because they grew up in them hoods.
Look what happened over there in California.
Child.
In Little Haiti. Like.
And we have a Chinatown here in D.C. But I haven't heard any reports yet of them harassing those people in Chinatown. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm mindful of it and keeping an eye on it. Because those people in Chinatown have historic properties that they've lived in. I'm 50. Those people have lived in those properties longer than I've been alive. And it's prime fucking real estate. The only thing that has kept it from being snatched from them, as it's been classified as a historic area, see. So you got a lot of minimum wage, working class, a lot of elderly Chinese people there, but most of the people don't have a lot of money. These are regular folk. They ain't got no money. Understand? So I'm interested in seeing if the Trump administration starts to set their eyes on Chinatown. I'm serious, because everything built up around them because they couldn't touch them. But I saw a report earlier where Trump is talking about peeling back the consent decree that integrated public schools.
Well, that's going to be very interesting.
Especially if you got a white mom and a black daddy. Like, what are your kids like? Again, what are your kids then? You see, that I go to biracial children. What side are they supposed to choose now?
Girl, the paper bag test is coming back.
It would have to, because America's gonna make you choose a side.
Yep.
It will not allow you to be ambiguous.
Nope.
Y'all know how that go. You can't be ambiguous in America. In America, you know what they'll say? What are you?
What are you?
Shit.
What
Americans
are you
so
really?
Fucking disrespectful. Yes. What are you really?
Mm-hmm.
They will say that shit. And so that's why I'm just wondering what's gonna happen. I'm wondering what's gonna happen, because it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. I'm looking to see. Okay, So I didn't notice this happened in May. Okay, that's for Louisiana. They big time racist. That's what I expect. So it looks like Trump hasn't done it on the federal level yet. To be honest though, these are not things Trump can just do. Congress is supposed to do this shit. But Congress ain't doing their fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
No problem, Delicious. Because, listen, I know you see a lot of things on the internet, and Trump says a lot of bullshit and all this other stuff and all this other shit. Trump is full of shit. I'm just letting you know. Trump is full of shit. Just like I said earlier, when I said, well, you can make it in Newark, you can make it anywhere. DC is kind of the same thing. I told friends of mine when Trump was in office the first time, I said, listen, Trump gonna come to DC. He coming from New York City. And I think this guy's gonna think because he's from New York, he can run over people in DC. DC's a fucking Shark Tank. Okay? DC is a fucking Shark Tank. It's a city that's full of fucking lawyers. Okay? Full of lobbyists. Full of like teachers. You got a little bit of everybody here in the DMV. A little bit of everybody. But one thing about DMV, folks, we not really fit for no bullshit. We're gonna call it what it is. You know why? Because we deal with politicians all the time here, and we know people lie all the time. Just the other day in Charles, I think it was in one of the counties in Southern Maryland, a guy mooned. He literally pulled his pants down and mooned the county board. Why? Why? Because it's not against the law. It was nothing they could do to his ass. There's a law on the books that protects him, that allows him to moon them in protest. He read that shit and went and did it. Wasn't a damn thing they could do. See, people here gonna read the shit. They gonna read and figure out rules, and people in DC love to do malicious compliance. It's like, okay, I'll follow the fucking rules, but I'm gonna follow them in a way that you can't fuck with me. Like when I was I never forgot that. This is what I mean by malicious compliance. I've been seeing this shit in DC ever since I was a child. When we were in middle school, it would be very hot in the summertime, right? They would say no shorts, but the girls could wear skirts. They just had to be at your knees. But the boys could not wear shorts. You ain't think them boys ain't start wearing jean skirts to school? This was in the 80s.
What?
They were like, well, you say we can't wear shorts? And these were fucking thugs. You understand? These were tough boys. But they would either have a girl bring an extra jean skirt to school for them, or they would get one from their sister, and they would wear that bitch in school and dare somebody say something to them. Because ain't nothing on the books to say boys can't wear skirts. You said we can't wear shorts.
I love it. I love it.
That's that malicious fucking compliance. They've been doing it forever. If Marion Barry was around, baby love, one, we wouldn't have fucking that Muriel Bowser. You know, I'll say this. The federal government hated Marion Barry because we loved Marion Barry, but we loved Marion Barry because Marion Barry took a page out of Eric May's book. That's why we loved Marion Barry. Marion Barry was just like Eric fucking Mays. And I keep telling folks, we need that Eric Mays energy. That's why I try to give it as much as possible. You say, fuck my kids, fuck your kids too, but mine know how to read. So I don't mind. If that's what people want to do, let's do it. I'm for the shits. My babies can read. I demand it. Because you know what I always told my kids? I'm like, you fucking cute. Who gives a shit if you cute? Even Halle Berry got to read. Fuck you mean? What do you mean? Nobody's so damn cute they ain't got to read no fucking books. Marion Barry gave me my first job too, Miss Thompson. That's why I always remember Marion Barry. SYEP program. Summer Youth Employment Program. Now, they was always fucking our checks up. We had to go down there at least once a month and stage sitting at that government office to get our fucking money. Every fucking month. It was at least one time at the bare minimum. You was going to have to go downtown and sit in that office, which meant those people couldn't go home till all those kids was gone. Malicious compliance. Because see, we knew that. You can't shut down this building with babies in it.
With babies in there.
We were malicious compliance. That's because the teachers that we had, they taught us to do malicious compliance because the teachers we had came from like that Woodstock era. You understand what I'm saying? So they taught us about malicious compliance. I remember one time when I was in high school, they tried to implement some new rule. I don't even remember what it was, but I remember we didn't like it. You know what we did? We stayed to sit in the middle of the school and nobody went to class, not one student. What they gonna do? Put everybody in school suspension? Of course not.
Of course not.
Y'all gonna fucking listen to our needs. And that's what the principal came. He said, okay, I'm gonna listen to your needs. I can't make you any promises and say everything is gonna happen, but I will tell you that I'll listen to your needs and I will implement some of the things that you are requesting within reason. And he did. Because if he didn't, our punk ass would have did the same thing again the next day. Because we had stamina. We was built for the shits. We were told to do that type of stuff because we saw people, we talked to people who were a part of the civil rights movement. They did sit-ins. You know, you do boycotts. So that's what we did. And that shit worked. It also worked because we didn't let up, see. We didn't let up. And we were able to communicate what our needs were, what we expected. See, you can't just, this is why I tell people, doing a fucking protest without any long-term plan, you just needed something to do, beloved. Like I was telling people, all them people that was protesting during the pandemic, they was just showing up because they had no job. They didn't care about your issues for real, for real. They just ain't have shit to do. Because fast forward to now, nothing's any better. And those same people that was out there marching with you, quiet now. Because they didn't give a shit before. They just ain't had shit to do. And they wanted to be a part of something. They wanted to be able to say, I was there. I had my sign. It's like, bitch, shut up. And
Those
as soon
are the
as the
same
cops
ones
show up,
complaining with the bouncy house. They want to
Say
bring
it
a
again.
bouncy house to the fucking protest.
no, bitch. No, take your child to daycare. That's what you do. If you feel like that a protest isn't a place for your kid, take your child to daycare.
Yeah.
But because this ain't daycare. And this is the thing. Even when like black people, when we handle those types of protests and stuff, if we don't plan to bring our kids, we already got a place to take our kids. That's already been dealt with. You understand? That's already been dealt with. Already been dealt with. But I can tell you what will never happen. A black person show up to a protest and ask where the bouncy house at. Because if you do, them black people gonna have it your ass out there. Bouncy house. Bitch, go home. Go home. You're not like us. Go home. Like, really? What? Say it again, Tiffany. The cuss out that would
Cuss out.
ensue. That would ensue? Like what? Girl, you're here for the wrong thing.
Yes.
Folks, I just want folks to get to a point, right? That they wake up. Like, you know how it's been so many black people in America that didn't want to accept that America was still racist? And I know you heard that a lot, T. Look, you being light-skinned it and all.
I was in the house.
Look, see, I got some family, you know, that are what they call light, bright, and damn near white. I do. I have family members like that. I have family members that if they stood next to me, you'd be like, it's no way y'all family. And it's like, yes, we are. Then I got another family member that might stand next to me that's almost as dark as this shirt. You understand? Because black people, we come in a spectrum and a variety of colors.
Whole variety of colors.
A whole variety of colors. Hair textures, body shapes,
Yes.
all types of shit. Black don't look the way you always think that it look, contrary to what people may think. You understand?
Okay.
And there's been a lot of black people, even black people I know that I've run into where I'm like, hold up, you blackity black. And like, it's no way for nobody to mistake you for nothing the fuck else but a whole ass black person. How do you think racism is dead? That shit don't even make sense. I have literally had people ask me. Now, y'all see me every day on these lives. I don't think I look racially ambiguous at all. I think I look pretty black.
Yes.
The amount of times I get asked if I'm Indian, not Native American, Indian, and I'm like, now wait a minute, now you got jokes, because I don't think I look Indian at all.
At all.
Now I have gotten Hispanic. I can see it, I guess. I don't even see it even there. But I get that sometimes. I'm like, okay, that's possible. Because there are a lot of Afro-Latinas. I'm not one of them. Un poquito en español. So I'm not one of them. Don't come over here trying to hold conversation. Because I'm going to be like, okay. That's all I can say.
Now, see, that I get a lot. I get that
you get that?
lot. Yes. They just full out talking to me. And I'm just like, un poco español. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't see how I see black. I see black. I don't see nothing else. And with this paper bag, it's gonna come back since they're doing this interracial stuff, and it's just it's
but what
sad
will Byron
because
Donaldson do? What's Byron Donalds gonna do? Because he has a white wife and he has black sons. So, because Byron Donalds is bliggity black, like it's no way for him to fake anything. But he has biracial sons who clearly you can tell they're black though, right? So what is he gonna do when his sons don't pass the test?
girl, you know it's not gonna happen to them.
Oh fuck, it is. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Yeah.
If I even got to fly down to Florida, you understand me? I will fly to Florida. Come here, sir. Stand next to this paper bag. You don't pass the test.
You don't pass the test. But see, they think that's not gonna happen to them. They all think it'll never happen to them.
Until it does happen to them. Yep. And then they go, how did this happen?
Yep.
You're right.
I didn't think it could happen to me.
Hey, look, watch this. Hey, Candace.
Girl.
I love every minute of this. Omarosa, yeah, she got her wake-up call. And once she woke up, she ain't never go back.
She ain't never went back?
What's her name? What's her name again? I'm about to call her Osama bin Laden, child.
Oh!
Omarosa, child. Charge it to my head, Omarosa, not my heart. Not my heart, girl. I know you're not that.
Uh-oh. I see a bliggity block.
What ID got blocked, Miss Mommy, so I can unblock it? Somebody got blocked earlier and I unblocked them. So just let me know and I'll put it in the chat and I will unblock it. I don't have a problem doing that. Listen, everybody makes mistakes. Who do you think I am, a conservative? I admit my mistakes. Yeah, so just let me know. Okay, what's that? Red, it can go to... Damn, that's a name, girl. Okay, I'll make sure that I unblock it right following this thing. Because I listen, when we get it wrong, we get it wrong. I had to apologize to somebody else earlier because they had gotten blocked in my morning live. And she sent me a message on my other TikTok account. And I said, I'm sorry about that. We got it wrong. I said, well, I'll unblock you. I found her account. I unblocked it. And I let her know, hey, you're unblocked. Thank you for your support. Listen, I don't have no problem owning my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
I don't have no problem owning it. Especially when it comes to calling out Republicans. But ideally, if I do something wrong, I ain't got no problem with y'all calling me out. Call me out. Shit. Like I told y'all earlier, somebody said, T, like I'm trying with Instagram. I'm trying. Okay. But listen, this is the nerve that I have. And this is Instagram right now. Right? And I'm trying. Somebody said to me, one guy said to me, he's like, you know, I liked your post. I don't agree with everything you said, but I agree with some of the stuff you say. I said, sir, you shouldn't agree with everything I said because we're not a cult. The fuck? Kind of shit is that? Who agrees with everything everybody says? Nobody. Nobody even agrees with everything their mother says. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why people think in order to like somebody that you must agree with everything they say. You don't. You don't. But if you're not comfortable enough in telling somebody when they wrong, that says a lot about you and it says a lot about that person.
Yes.
I ain't one of them people. Like, the fuck? Like, as we're wrapping up tonight, I wanted to ask you, T, with that video, I saw your thing the other day. Oh, and we're gonna talk about that too. That Newsom thing before I wrap up too. With your video that came up missing on TikTok, were you ever able to recover it or no?
Yeah, so I appealed it, but it didn't have anything. They just said I broke terms of service. And all I did, it was just a video of me saying that I'm in my 50s. Like, that was it. It was nothing else.
Then, did they approve the appeal?
They appealed it. I mean, after I appealed it, they approved it.
That's the AI then. That was the computer. That's why I was telling people before you came in, because it happened to me this morning. Remember, I text you? I said I put up this video where I'm just talking about how government is going to try to replace immigrant labor with your children, right? They claimed I violated some terms of service. I'm like, what fucking terms of service did I violate with this? So I tried for like many hours this morning. I was trying different things. So as soon as they did it, I appealed. My appeal was approved. My post was back. Then less than 5 minutes later, it was taken down again, claiming I was violating terms of the same fucking video that I had not touched. So then I sent an email because I asked my manager, ChatGPT. I was like, hey, yo, I know I didn't do no violation. What can I do here? And so it was like, here's some email addresses you can use. Email and send screen caps. Because I had screen cap. They had even sent me an email telling me my appeal was approved. I even had the fucking email. Yeah. So I sent them an email with the images telling them their system was wrong, and they finally brought it back up.
They still, like, my 2 videos are still, I just deleted them. They never.
Oh, I didn't.
When I went and appealed it.
My manager told me not to delete it.
When I went and appealed it, they denied it again. They said it was for election.
So if they denied it again, then it makes sense. But mine had been approved. And I said, oh, fuck that. Because I knew if I deleted it, I would have to record it over again. I didn't want to do that.
Mine was okay. It was just me at a library convention wearing a mask. Because people, COVID is still here.
It is.
COVID is still here. Whether you want to believe it or not, COVID is still here. And we all need to be wearing a mask. You cannot sit here and be upset about the Sydney Sweeney ad. You can't be upset about the big, beautiful bill and all this other stuff if you are not wearing a mask. COVID is killing COVID is unaliving disabled people. It never left. Exactly, Cedric. It never left. And you need to wear your mask. Like, you claim you an ally, be an ally. Be an ally. Just put a mask on. Like, for real. And that was the video was just me wearing a mask with an audio. And that was it. And they were like, election. They took it down because they said I was giving misinformation about the election. And I was like, I'm not even talking, my guy. It's the audio of me singing.
So you couldn't even.
Nope. I was like, this is wild. This is wild. And other people are using my sound, which is really fucking cool. I never had people use my sound before. So people are using the sound. But you can't
have the video up.
Yeah. And it was literally me on the stage with my comic books in my background. Y'all don't know me, but my name is T. Franklin, and I write comics for DC and Marvel. I write TV shows, My Little Pony, and I'm the first Black Harley Quinn writer. So I was on the stage with my books, and they said I was messing with the election. I don't know. Me.
That shit don't make any sense to me. And I want to say something. Redummy can go Todd's. I know I'm not saying that right. But mommy, you told me that your account got blocked. Can you write your ID again? Because I'm searching it here via TikTok and your user account isn't coming up. So I'm thinking I might have missed a character when I wrote it down. Please send that to me one more time before we wrap up right here in the chat. Or you can send me a DM from your mommy account here on TikTok and I can get the ID that way and unblock you. Just let me know. But please do that.
Thank you so much, Ali. As I appreciate you.
Yes, and listen, T writes great projects. Go over and check her out. Y'all know me, I always love to refer you to great things. Go over and check out her content. Go over and check out her books. Okay?
Yes. If you like comics, check out my stuff. If you love DC and Marvel, if y'all have seen Across the Spider-Verse, you have seen my character that I created fight Miles Morales. You know, so while I am a trafficked survivor and a spicy worker, my ability to continue to be resilient after being trafficked by a church cult and going through what I've been through, I am still able to make amazing stuff for disability, representing the black people, black and brown people, disabled people, queer people. Like, it's so important. And I really want to thank you for giving me this space to even talk to your people, because this is, you know, it's really important. Like, I speak out for trafficked victims. Like, it's hard. Like, as a kid, being forced to do things that you shouldn't, that no child should be doing, and have to build that resilience to want to stay alive, want to keep fighting, because you know that's why I like comic books, because I was waiting for a superhero to bust in and save me, right? And it never happened, but now I'm building my own shit. But a lot of us children, we're adults now. I don't know y'all ages, but like the milk cartons, they were trafficked kids. These kids were gone, disappeared. And then they stopped them. Where are these like there is so many kids that are missing in VA in such a short amount of time. That's right by VA. That's right by DC. Something is not right. There's no fucking reason why they are so fucking close together and all of these kids are missing. Like, is she on a work release? Like, girl, I'm autistic. I see them patterns. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate.
So, no, that's my husband walking in the room. That's what that noise y'all heard. He walked in, he busted both doors. He said,
D said, I'm in this. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I've known Mijo Boo for over 25 years. Like, me and her, we go way, 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 way back. Yes. Like, how many episodes of Law and Order SVU where there is this like big place, this hotel, this big something that's, you know, you pay X amount of $1,000 a plate, and there's young girls in there, there's young kids in there. It's gonna be a ballroom setup. Like, they gutted the big, they did the big beautiful bill. That's why y'all gonna have to take care of your meemaw and your pawpaw, because y'all voted how y'all voted. And now you got to take care of them because they get kicked off of Medicaid and Medicare. Like,
it's about to get a whole lot worse.
Worse.
I don't even think people are still making the connection about how bad it's going to get, and the cost of goods and services that y'all seeing now. This is just the beginning. You ain't felt it yet. We ain't even got to Christmas yet.
Girl, ain't gonna be no Christmas for me. Shit, the holidays don't exist, baby. It's just another day.
For most of us, it won't. But for people who are addicted to buying shit,
yeah,
people who have always given their children everything, even when they didn't need to, they gonna have a tough time with this shit. Because for the first time in their lives, they either gonna have to get honest with their children and say, we ain't got it. Now we have a new normal, or you gonna have to go out here and do whatever you got to do to get it. And that's why I look at it and I go, it's not going to end well.
No.
Ultimately, in my humble opinion, I just don't think that it's going to end well ultimately for a lot of people because they don't get it. Oh, that's what I meant to mention before we wrap up, because it's 6:32 and I gotta start wrapping up. Gavin Newsom, I'm loving fucking Gavin Newsom's energy right about now. Gavin Newsom has figured out the best way to deal with Donald Trump is to match his fucking energy. What I love about Gavin Newsom right now, Gavin Newsom, hold on, I'll bring it up on my other system. Gavin Newsom is even even doing tweets like Trump. He's typing in all caps like Trump does. He's literally using the same fucking cadences in his tweets to just show, like, if it's okay for him, and this has been my point the whole time, it should be okay for me. And it's funny to watch MAGA crash out. Like, why is he typing in all caps? Well, when the boomer does it, y'all don't say nothing. Now, this is one of the tweets from his office. He says, this is what the office says. Donald Trump has 24, and it's all in caps, has 24 hours left to respond to Governor Newsom's letter. If he does not stand down, there will be a very important press conference this week with a major announcement. Thank you for your attention in this matter. That was it. So then he comes back and does another. This is his office. Donald Trump, the lowest polling president in recent history. This is your second to last warning. Parentheses, the next one is the last one. Ciao. Stand down or California will counterstrike, in parentheses, legally, to destroy your illegal crooked maps in red states. Press conference coming, hosted by America's favorite governor, Gavin Newsom. Final warning next. You won't like it! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Thank you for your attention in this matter. Listen. I guarantee you Trump will be triggered off of shit like this. I guarantee. And guess what else I just saw? I think it was the Florida or the Chicago Democratic Party office. Now they're doing this shit too. They're all talking in all caps. They're all talking in all caps, talking ridiculous like Trump. And then at the end saying, thank you for your attention in this matter.
Oh my God.
That's how, I swear, maybe they were finally listening when I've been saying this shit for months, like, hey, yo, you gotta match the energy. Then listen to this other one. Donald Taco Trump, as many call him, missed the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. They will be historic, as they will end the Trump presidency. And in parentheses, they put Dems take back the House. Big press conference this week with powerful Dems and Gavin Newsom, your favorite governor, that will be devastating for MAGA. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Hey, yo!
Stop playing with Gavin Newsom. And I love that other Democrats have figured it out, and now they are doing it too. Good. This is how you match bully energy. You have to match bully energy with bully energy.
Yep.
You can't be soft, because if you're soft, they will think that they're winning.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Because you know Trump is somewhere, once he's done, again, a big part of why he's doing this meeting with Vladimir Putin it is a distraction. But the other part is Trump's trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize that he isn't going to get. He's not going to get a Nobel Peace Prize. And it's only because Obama got one. Him mad.
Poor little Ting
Ting. He don't get it. Poor little Ting Ting. That's why he's mad. Because I have never, and look, and I need to record this video because I was thinking about it earlier. I said, man, I ain't never seen somebody so chasing somebody's shadow the way Trump chases Obama's shadow. He is constantly worried about what Obama has done, what he is doing, all the time. Trump is a fan of Obama. You know what? Michelle needs to be careful, because I think Trump wants Obama for himself. Because at this point, think about it. Listen, George Bush already wants Michelle. Okay, let's keep it away. Georgie boy loves him some Michelle. Okay?
He do, though.
No matter what event it is, George Bush is going to find his seat next to Michelle Obama.
Next to her.
And they're going to share candy. They always are eating candy. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but they're always eating candy. And Barack and Laura Bush are always sitting over there like, here go these two with their fucking love affair again. I mean, really, come on. They over there like, get a room. Seriously. And Michelle and every time Michelle and George are like, hey boo, how you doing? Every fucking time. It's the cutest thing. Remember when they had to go to the funeral? They was kikiing in the front row again together, them two. Now Bill Clinton and Barack Obama was kikiing, laughing and killing. But George Bush, I said, because soon as I saw the picture of Barack and Bill, I said, okay, I gotta see the other pictures. Where the fuck is George Bush? Because I know he's somewhere by Michelle Obama. And without fail, there he was. Beside Michelle Obama. And I know I would love to hear the conversation. Because I know Barack sometimes be like, listen, man, you gonna mess around, you gonna take my wife from me. I'm telling you, because every time you turn around, George is like, listen, I didn't like George Bush's policies.
Fuck George Bush.
I can say hands down, that fucking smile, bruh, looked like every time, you know, that little boy from Mad Magazine. So for me, every time I saw George Bush, my ass smiled. I couldn't help it. I could not help it. George Bush would make me laugh every time. It's the smile. He has that look like, you know, I'm up to some shit, right? It was just funny to me. But he looks just like the little boy off of the Mad Magazine cover. Look at the Mad Magazine. When you see
I
it,
hate you. That's why my head is shaking, because he really does.
He looks just like it. And remember when that guy threw that shoe at George Bush? Still his best moment. Bruh ducked that shit like his name was Neo. George said, and smiled while he did it. George said, shit. Wasn't the first time Georgie had a shoe thrown at him. Shit. That wasn't the first time George Bush had a shoe thrown at him. It's just usually it was at home. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? That wasn't the first time. Bruh had lightning quick reflexes.
Yeah.
That's a man who's had a couple of things thrown at him. Trump never would have been able to dodge no fucking shoe. He would have caught that shoe right upside the dome. Look, he probably broke the shoe with all that fucking, with all that hairspray in that hair. But man, listen, the one thing I used to like about George Bush, he just would make me laugh. But he wasn't a very good president because he just didn't, he was being puppeted by too many people. Yeah. Much like Trump, just puppeted by, but the Bushes don't like him because of his disrespect to George H.W. Bush, George W. Bush. You can't disrespect them people like that. Those people are family. And even though the Obamas and the Bushes didn't agree on politics, they still have respect for each other. There was still mutual respect amongst all those people, even though they had a difference of opinion with politics. With Trump ain't like that. So none of them like Trump. None of them like him. They have all, I feel like their relationships are closer because they don't like him. You know how like, is the enemy of my friend my enemy? My friend or my
enemy.
And that's really what it became. The sergeant at arms are prepared to enforce. I'll wait for you to say that other thing. But as we're doing that, T, I want to thank you for joining me tonight because I'm going to start wrapping up because I's hungry. What they say, I want to eat something before y'all start hearing my stomach in here. What's that song Cardi said? Make them bongos. Y'all be like, what's that sound? My stomach.
My stomach.
And it won't be the first time my live has heard it because y'all have heard my stomach a couple times. I'll be like, y'all, I got to go. My stomach is talking. Oh, thank y'all for the 100K likes. Thank you so much. You knocked it out the park tonight. I want to thank you all so much for the lives. T, thank you for coming up on panel tonight and sharing your additional emails. I mean, I say email. Jesus. Sharing your additional perspective on and your sharing your story as well. I appreciate you for that. You guys, make sure you follow Miss T Franklin. You will love her content. Check out her books and the things that she's written. You will enjoy that stuff. Listen, I ain't gonna tell you to check out Spicy Work. That's your business. That's your business. That's between You and your God. Okay? I just want to say thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, you put on a longer sleeve. Okay. You ain't gonna think you're gonna be too hot on that? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I just want to say, listen, I also want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters. I do this every live because I can't say everybody, you know, that has given me everything because it'll be longer than the live. But no, I appreciate each and every one of you, right? Number 1, beautiful Trail. Thank you, beautiful. Number 2, handsome Russ. Thank you, Russ. Number 3, beautiful Kiana. Number 4, beautiful Daisha. Number 5, beautiful Dude. And a special shout out to number 6, beautiful Tiffany. Thank you so much. I will see you all tomorrow morning. I'll probably be on earlier than 9 though, because it's Saturday morning. So we'll see. I'll fill it out. But don't forget to check out T. Thank you all so much. Have a great Friday evening. And I'm going to tell you like I always tell you. Don't you let nobody live rent-free in your head. Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Don't forget I told you. All of the lives from yesterday are up on YouTube. I'll put the one from this morning's on YouTube as well. I'll make sure to put this one on YouTube as well. And I'll tag T in it so you can also be able to follow her through that stuff too in case if you run into the YouTube. Then don't forget to listen to the new episode of the Straight No Chaser podcast. New episodes drop several times a week, but check it out. And don't forget to check out the Patreon. The link's in my bio. All links everywhere I am. Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, TikTok, wherever I am, it's all in that one link. And no, I don't pay for Linktree. It's on that one link from that website page I built myself because I already have DreamHost and I'm too fucking cheap to pay for Linktree.
I know that's right.
So, judge whoever y'all want to judge. I just didn't want to pay extra. So I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a beautiful afternoon and beautiful evening. Peace, you guys.
Love
Bye-bye.
you, sis.
Love you too. Bye-bye.